A very wonderful afternoon to all our listeners across the country. This is iPower 102.7 FM. Hey, Murele, our local government area of Ondo State. Ondo State is in southwest Nigeria. Nigeria is in southwest. Is in the southern part of Sahara in the Western African region. My name is Alaba Adeyemi, and this program is titled We Fact Checked It. This is a program designed to fact-check claims in the public space, maybe political, financial, or economical, or cultural claims that has been circulating in the public space. The Osun State governorship election has been concluded, has been won and lost. It was conducted on the 15th of August, 2026. That was on Saturday, last week Saturday. Right now, and there are two claims that we intend to fact check as a result of that election. There was one claim. There's a popular Yoruba bam maker who is a resident of Borikwe local government, specifically in Iragbiji. She's popular for a product called Ero Arike. On the day of the election, that's on 15th, and on the subsequent day of the election, there's a claim circulating on the social media that she lost even in her unit. She lost the election even in her unit. She's an entrepreneur, and she's also a politician. How true is that claim? That's number one. Number two, there has been a claim that the All Progressives Congress spent certain amount of money during the election. What is the truth about these claims? Those are the claims that we are going to be fact checking this afternoon. Stay with us. My name is Alaba Adeyemi. Please stay with us as we take you on this wonderful and jolly ride. Okay, these two claims have become issues and topics of public interest, and that is why we did some digging. When we did some digging, the first thing we found out is, where does that woman Erarike votes? We know that she's resident in Iragbiji and she votes in Iragbiji. So, and we needed to find out in which ward, that's registration area, that she votes. We found out that she votes in Ward 3. Then we needed to find out in what unit does she vote. Then we found out that she votes in Unit 16, Ward 3. And Unit 16 is designated as open space by Owode Market Square. So, and then how do we find out who won the election at that unit? We went digging. We went to the INEC IRF portal. INEC, according to results available on the INEC IRF portals, this is the vote scored by each participating political party in that unit. The total number of valid votes cast in that unit is 457. Total number 457. Total number of ballot used is 470. It means that rejected votes were 13. So 457 valid votes and 13 rejected. Total number of vote cast 470 in that place, according to the result available on the INEC IRF portal. We subsequently looked through the listing. In that election, Party A, Accord, scored 54 in that unit. Party AA scored 0, AAC 0, ADC 06, ADP 04, APC 392, APGA 01, APM 0, APP 0, BP 0, NNPP 0, PRP 0, SDP 0, YPP 0, ZLP 0. So in that unit, let us take it. APC won that unit with 392, Accord, followed by Accord with 54, followed by ADC 06. Why is this important? Several persons had said that despite all our efforts, she didn't make impact at our unit. And for the records, Erarike won in our unit. At least the party she supported won in her unit. The result sheet is duly signed by by presiding officer named Olajide, and the result is currently available on the INEC IREV. You can also go there and check it. The serial number of the result sheet, that's the form EC8, is 000482. It's our duty as journalists to put the truth in the public space. Now, let us move to the second claim about how much did the APC actually spend in that election. As soon as the result of the elections were declared, members of the Accord Party and their supporters began to bandy around different figures spent by the losing side, the APC. According to Dr. Deji Adeleke, who is the elder brother to the now re-elected governor, claimed that the opposition party spent about 60 billion. Then at another time, a leading figure in the same camp said 70 billion. And the following day, the popular Nigerian Afrobeat singer David Aleke, Davido, also claimed that what was spent was about 110 billion. The figures are confusing, but as at now, nobody knows which of the figure is actually true. Since the amount of money shared at different polling units are different, and some persons did not even collect money, even when votes are being bought, not everyone sells theirs. And there's no public document yet to determine how much was spent. The claims still remain confusing. Therefore, our verdict on both claims, on the claim that the popular Alhaja Erarike lost in her unit, or our party lost in her unit, that claim is false. As a matter of fact, the party won in Borikpe local government with wide margin. Not just in our unit and ward, but even in the local government. There is still uncertainty surrounding the amount of money spent by any of the party. Although a fact-checking platform puts the figure spent before the election, not on the day of the election, by each of the party, two major parties at about 6 billion naira each. So the verdict for that claim is that the claim is misleading. As journalists and as fact checkers, my duty at all times is to ensure that only verifiable claims that can stand scrutiny and stand the test of time are allowed to float around in the public space. Not the picture in your head, not your assumption, not your presumption, not essays. Call that the last strike and you'll be right. I have to see you next week. Same time, same station. And I want to enjoin you